These are John and Jane Doe cases from New York from 1982 through 1996. Before we go over the John and Jane Doe cases, please make sure you're following the channel, you give this video a like, and you share it out. It not only helps the channel, but it helps us spread awareness. On November 4th, 1982, skeletal remains of a Jane Doe, black female between 16 and 30 years old that was 5'1" was found in a dumpster in Freeport, New York. If anyone has any information, please call 516-572-6400. On December 17, 1987, skeletal remains of a black doe believed to be a male between 13 and 17 years old that was 5'3" with black hair was found off exit 22 on I-95 in Rye, New York. If anyone has any information, please call 914-231-1600. On July 31, 1988, skeletal remains of a Jane Doe, white female between 14 and 23 years old that was 5'2", were found on a property in Irondequoit, New York. If anyone has any information, please call 585-753-5905. On May 1, 1991, skeletal remains of a Jane Doe, black female between 16 and 24 years old that was 5'3", were found on the shore of Jamaica Bay Beach in Queens, New York. On May 18, 1991, remains of a Jane Doe, white female between 17 and 22 years old that was 5 foot, weighing 139 pounds, were found in an open grassy area off of Seaview Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. On August 31, 1991, remains of a John Doe, black male between 17 and 25 years old that was 5'8" and weighed 155 pounds with black hair and brown eyes, were found in the bushes at Castle Hill Avenue and Zegra Avenue in Bronx, New York. On January 5, 1992, remains of a John Doe, black male between 15 and 25 years old that was 5'8", weighed 141 pounds with black hair and brown eyes, were found washed ashore at Rockaway Beach in Queens, New York. On March 29, 1993, skeleton of a Jane Doe between 18 and 25 years old that was 5'6" were found on a hillside near Long Island Railroad near intersection of Junius Street and East New York Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. On February 5, 1994, partial skeletal remains of a Jane Doe, black female between 16 and 19 years old that was 5'5", were found in an abandoned lot behind a power plant in Queens, New York. On April 8, 1996, remains of a Jane Doe, black female between 14 and 20 years old that was 5'3", weighing 142 pounds, were found in the Harlem River under the Broadway Bridge at West 225th Street in Bronx, New York. If anyone has any information, please call 212-447-2030. These cases can be found on NamUs.gov under the Unidentified Persons tab. If you have any information on any of these cases and you call, please make sure to reference the case number that's listed. Also, if you go to NamUs.gov and you type in the NamUs number, it'll show their flyer, which may have more details.